Hey YouTube, this is my very much needed update. Today is September the 7th, and I think my last video was like August the 1st. So, I'm going to give y'all an update, and I'm going to make another video with Mr. Ethan's room so far. You're going to have to bear with me with his room video. Last video I told y'all that I was going to give you the room tour, and I tried and tried and tried on my phone, and it just wouldn't upload, so it irritated me, and now I'm going to do it on my computer, so you're going to have to bear with me with that. So anyways, update. I am currently 33 weeks and 3 days. Yeah, 33 weeks, 3 days. My last visit to my high-risk doctor, well, not my last visit, a couple of visits back with my high-risk doctor, they discovered that Ethan's right femur, which is his thigh bone, wasn't measuring up to his left one and wasn't measuring up to his gestational age, and it was also crooked. Like, the femur's supposed to be completely straight, and his is crooked like that. So he told us not to worry about it. It wasn't anything to lose sleep over, that it could just be the way he was positioned, that we would check next appointment. So he scheduled me for an appointment for a month later. A month later, we went back, and it's still the same. It's not measuring up to what it's supposed to be, and it's still like that. So he told us that he didn't know what was going on. There could be several things going on there, that the best way to find out is either we could A, do an amniocentesis, or B, we could wait until birth and get all the testing done then. Well, we decided to wait until birth because the amniocentesis could actually cause me to go into labor this late in pregnancy, and we wanted to hold him off until at least full term. So we decided to wait until delivery to find out. Well, my last appointment, same thing, still not measuring up, still crooked. So the doctor told me, well, with that being said, your next appointment is going to be in 2 weeks, and we're going to go ahead and schedule a C-section because they're scared that if I go into labor naturally, and with all the stress of Ethan going down the birth canal and his femur being crooked, and we don't know what's going on with it, that it could actually break his leg, and we don't want that. So we're just going ahead and scheduling a C-section. So September the 14th, which is next Thursday, not tomorrow, but next Thursday, is when we're going to schedule it. And as soon as I know the date that he will be here, I will jump on and give y'all a quick update and let you know. So his last ultrasound, this is his last ultrasound, which is, oh, hold on, that's a glare. His head is over here, his nose, and his lips and chin, and I think this over here is a hand, but that's his pouty face. He was pouting for some reason. But I haven't really been having any symptoms. Actually, let me take that back. My husband and I went on a marriage retreat this past weekend, Labor Day weekend. Everything was good. Thursday, I want to say it was, my feet started swelling pretty bad. But I just blew it off, drank water, kept them elevated. It kept going on, and they kept getting worse. Every day they kept getting worse. Sunday, we were on our way to go to the building where we was having our meeting to get breakfast, and ended up having an episode where I got really hot all of a sudden. Mind you, it's like 60 degrees in Florida at this time. Yes, I know, September, 60 degrees, there's no way. But because of the tropical storm Lee coming through, it had been raining and stormy all weekend, and the temperatures had dropped. So we got right there just about to the building, and I got really hot and started gagging like I was going to throw up, and started seeing crazy blurry spots. So I called. We went in and ate to see if that would help. Nothing was helping. Right after that, I developed an extremely bad headache in the back of my head, like where your ponytail would be. So after we ate breakfast, I called labor and delivery, and they wanted me to come in and be monitored since they thought that it could have been preeclampsia. So we drive. We were where we were at our marriage retreat. We were about an hour and a half from our house, and our high risk hospital is about another hour and a half from our house the opposite way. So we're on this side, we have to go to this side, and our house is in the middle. So we end up driving like 3 hours to get to the high risk doctor. They hooked me up to the monitor, do tons of blood, did a urine catheter, monitored the baby, monitored my blood pressure and all of that. To begin with, my blood pressure was extremely high. It was in the 160s, over 90s. So they were like, okay, well, that's the first indicator of preeclampsia. So that's when they did my blood work. Well, come to find out, they actually had a cuff on my arm that was a little bit too small. So the nurse changed cuffs, and whenever she put the right size on, my blood pressure actually went not normal, but she said it was normal during pregnancy. It was like in the high 130s, over 80s. So she said that was good for pregnancy. But all my blood work came back normal. So we're guessing that I just had a little episode with the getting hot and nauseous and gagging, and that I'm just one of those very unlucky pregnant ladies that retained water really bad. But they sent me home with a 24-hour urine. I have to do a 24-hour urine sample. I'm going to do that September the 13th so I can turn it in on the 14th for my next appointment. But not really any symptoms. I'm pretty much out of the symptom deal, besides my back's been hurting, and I can't go to sleep easily at night, but during the daytime I always have to take a nap. Whatever. So I'm going to wrap this video up, and we're going to do Mr. Ethan's nursery tour, and then probably later on in the week I might do what's in his diaper bag and what's in my hospital bag. But until then, I'll see you guys later. Love you.